So I wanted to take some time today to go over a piece of information that Sony has mentioned before, and we'll go over that as well, where Sony really seems to be heavily emphasizing the capabilities of the PlayStation 5 when it comes to speed, more specifically data processing speed here. So we're going to jump into this and try to understand why Sony is so focused on this aspect of the console. First, let me know if you believe all PS5 games will have near instant loading times. This has been something that Sony has been heavily pushing, this idea of near instant loading times, meaning really non-existent loading times, I believe. But I'm curious if this will be the case across all games. So comment below if you think all PS5 games will have near instant loading times. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into today's story, we all remember that Mark Cerny Road to PS5 showcase video where he went into a deep dive of all things PlayStation 5, along with really laser focusing on the capabilities of the PS5 SSD and how Sony customized the console entirely to take full advantage of the SSD's blazing speed. Let's take a few moments here to listen to Mark Cerny's original comment on this topic.
The reality, though, is that the SSD is just one piece of the puzzle. There's a lot of places where bottlenecks can occur in between the SSD and the game code that uses the data. You can see this on PlayStation 4. If I use an SSD with 10 times the speed of a standard hard drive, I probably see only double the loading speed, if that. For PlayStation 5, our goal was not just that the SSD itself be 100 times faster. It was that game loads and streaming would be 100 times faster. So every single potential bottleneck needed to be addressed. And there are a lot of them.
So from this video, we can once again see Mark Cerny talk about Sony's targets when they were building the PS5 and how they didn't just want a faster SSD, but they also wanted faster loading and streaming of data throughout the entire console to be much faster as well. So they had to clear out all the bottlenecks to achieve this goal, which he goes over later on in the Road to PS5 video. This also brings us back to that Unreal Engine 5 demo and questioning if it's possible on other platforms to the same level that we saw it running on the PlayStation 5. Let me know if at this point in time, after we've gotten some time to digest, do you guys think that demo is possible on other platforms to the level we saw on the PS5 demo? Let me know down in the comments below. But to continue, now we have Sony back again in their corporate strategy documentation on page 17 with a title, Evolution of Speed in the Next Gen Console, mentioning the following. In order to further enhance the sense of immersion in games, we expect to improve not just the resolution, but the speed of games. For example, through a custom-designed high-speed SSD, we plan to realize game data processing speeds that are approximately 100 times faster than PS4. Game load times should be much shorter, and players should be able to move through immense game worlds in almost an instant. This first part of this is interesting in that they relate the speed of the SSD to immersion levels of a game. And I'm sure we can all see where that comes from in this situation. Whenever you play a game and you have to load a section of it or a level, it takes you out of the game and sometimes just gets you on your phone. But I believe this immersion discussion is focused on the idea of not taking you out of the game because of loading times. But maybe ridiculous question here. Do you guys ever use loading times to get a snack, go to the bathroom, etc.? I know I do it, and I'm wondering how many other people do it as well, and if you'll miss it. So let me know about that. But again, the bigger focus here is the approximately 100 times data processing speeds in comparison to the PS4. Now, looking at the base definition of processing, and I know this is not a lecture, but bear with me. Processing is a term that describes the process of a software program manipulating or extracting data from a stored file. Now, we can relay this to a console because you're doing the same things of extracting data and doing something with it. And I know this is crazy, and I know I'm going crazy here for going this in depth, but the word process alone means a series of actions or steps taken in order to achieve a particular end. So let's break this down. Manipulating data, that's GPU and CPU area. Extracting from a stored file, so storage, that's I/O. And to process is the completion of a task. I know this is obvious information for some, but I just wanted to reiterate it for emphasis. So across the board, they're saying it's 100 times the speed of the PS4, which is an insane number. It's really insane. And I'm curious to see it demonstrated if possible, which I think they might during the PS5 reveal, but we'll have to wait and see on that. But you guys let me know if you think Sony will showcase the speed difference at the reveal. Let me know down in the comments below. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "I'm running out of speed" phrases, because at this point we've talked about speed with the PS5 multiple times, and I'm already excited for it, and I'm sure you guys as well. So if you're excited, like I'm excited, which I just said you were, destroy the comment section with "I'm running out of speed" phrases, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.